I didn't expect that.
That's really nice.
Actually, it's good.
That was one of the best things I've tasted in the Philippines so far.
I'm going to look for Philippines food in Singapore now.
I'm not gonna lie, this is better, much better. He's speechless, that's how good it is.
It's fantastic.
Magandang gabi everyone, we're Disappear for Days. Today, me and my uncle are gonna try some of the best street food that the Philippines has to offer. Today, Emma has not been feeling too great. She's still at home, tucked up in bed, whilst we're out here stuffing our faces. We're currently in Puerto Princesa, Palawan, and we've just happened to make it in time for the Baragatan sa Palawan festival. So I am really looking forward to this. It's the 122nd founding anniversary of the civil government here, and they've basically decided to put on a night market every single night. We're here, we're going to try out some great food, I'm sure. So we've barely even entered this night market and it looks absolutely buzzing already, and I can hear some live music on in the background. Thank you. So first up on the menu is starters, which is grilled shrimp and scallops. We've only been walking through for a short amount of time and we've seen quite a lot of other countries' cuisines here. So I think we might struggle to find a bit of food. Hopefully it won't resort to us eating like Thai food or something like that. But yeah, these scallops are nice. They look a bit small and they've got this brown sauce on it when we just wanted them plain, but who knows. And then it's come with this white sauce as well. Okay, so our first item to try, the scallops. There is singing in the background, so I apologise if it is a bit too loud, but here goes. Yeah, really nice and salty. I don't know what that brown sauce is, but it goes really well with it. It's a bit of sweetness. It's almost like a bit of barbecue-y, but yeah, it really complements it. I'm going to try one with the white sauce as well, because supposedly this was standard. I don't know. I'm not so keen on the white sauce. The brown sauce and like it just being on its own and original, I much prefer. Alright, Uncle Boylie's turn.
They have just grilled them and they put some kind of a cheesy sauce on it. I didn't expect that. Let's start with the head first. It is very sweet, prawny sweet, alright? You can smell the grilling. So come to the body part now. Surprisingly, the cream sauce or whatever, the cheese sauce, it goes very well with it.
I don't know how people suck the heads of prawns. It's so rank to me. So we've decided to go for some lingua, which is ox tongue in like a creamy looking sauce. And then we've also decided to go for tuna kinilaw, which looks really good. We've had it a couple of times before and it's always hit the spot, so I'm looking forward to this as well. I'm gonna go for the kinilaw first because it's kind of tried and tested. We know we like this. Oh, yeah, that's really nice. That's genuinely one of the best kinilaws we've had. We had some the other day and it was super sour. You could taste the lime juice in it, a hint of ginger, the onions, everything else. And it was really good. And this is the same as it. It's like pungently strong. When I get home, Emma's not gonna like me because my breath will absolutely stink. But yeah, that is very good. I'm a bit apprehensive about this beef tongue. It looks really tender. I can't say that I've ever tried tongue before. It's a bit of a new one for me. Here goes. It's nice. The flavour's really nice. It just tastes like beef, but the texture is throwing me a bit. The texture's quite slimy. It's almost similar to like the texture of a mushroom, and I hate mushrooms because of the texture. It's a bit of a weird one. It's a bit of a battle because it tastes really nice, but the texture's not there.
Here goes, alright. Ox tongue in their special stew. Never had ox tongue. I had oxtail, not ox tongue. Here goes. Actually, it's good. It's like the tendons of the beef, and it's really like very soft tendon. I like it. I like it very much.
I'm not gonna lie, we cleaned that up big time. That was really good. The beef tongue in the end, kind of figured out a way to deal with it. Basically what I do is when I put it into my mouth, I throw it to the back with a bit of rice and it would take some of the texture away from it. But the sauce on it was actually incredible. Like that was like one of the best things I've tasted in the Philippines so far. Like that was amazingly good.
And the takeaway for me is that I'm going to look for Philippines food in Singapore now. I'm going to hunt it down.
Oh, that is a big claim. He's going to look for Filipino food in Singapore. We've made a new man of him.
I love different cuisines, right? Why not have Philippines food in my cuisine? Why not?
Thank you. It was masarap. This was really good.
It's very good.
Oh my word, it goes down here as well. Keeps going on and on, it just splits into different directions. So these stalls look a lot more like your regular kind of like kiss me quick stalls, which are selling all the touristy stuff like the scarves, the bags, the bracelets and everything. This doesn't really look too much like the food area, but as you can tell it is still just as busy. Right, so we've finally made it through that bit after basically going against the flow of it for ages, and we're now at like a little mini tribal village alongside just being kind of back at the start of the market. So yeah, we're gonna have to loop back around. Hello. So I'm assuming this is some sort of traditional dance. Of course we have found some lechon and it looks amazing.
Glistening.
It looks glistening.
Glistening.
It does actually look glistening, like it looks incredible. Look at that big mama of a pig's head. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, look at this.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Lechon has been acquired, and before any of you start talking, I am like 6 foot, alright? This table is just very tall. I'm not just sure. Kieran. Now this thing, as Uncle rightly said, is glistening. The skin looks super crispy, the pork looks so nice and tender, and it's come with a sauce which we've never had been given to us before when we've had this before. It looks more like a gravy. You cannot beat that. That is so good. It's really, really juicy. The porkiness of it comes through. The gravy's quite nice. It is a little bit salty, but when you're eating lechon, what else do you expect? It's always going to be salty. Controversial statement, but if anyone's seen our video in Cebu where we try Rico's lechon, I'm not gonna lie, this is better, much better. In Rico's it was good, I'm not gonna say it wasn't good, but this is just like so much like tender and juicier. When you bite into it, the flavors just juice out of it. Whereas at Rico's you kind of had to douse a bit of the sauce on. And as I said, even though that was really, really nice, this one ups it.
All right, here goes.
What do you think? Is it better than Rico's?
I'm sorry, it's better than Rico.
Oh,
It's so much juicier.
the controversy.
It's such a natural taste. I can't find the words.
He's speechless. That's how good it is.
I've got the skin crispiness of the skin. I got the bits of fat, and I've got the lean meat, which is super smooth. It's all playing in my mouth at the moment. It's fantastic. Do you have a normal shop?
Yeah, we have. It's located along Rizal Avenue in front of Versal Hotel near the old airport. Our store is named Brooks Diner.
Right.
We have 4 stores all over Palawan. Our specialty is not just lechon. I'm bringing lechon only in every event. We specialize on burgers, really big burgers.
That sounds good. Lechon down. There's still some more stores to go, so we're gonna have a wander. Okay, so we've made it to the end of this part of the market. So I think we're gonna head back and look for some dessert. Look at this guy just getting fanned.
We're having our dessert now. The dessert shop, we wanted to have this nangka sticky rice that was interesting, but they sold out. So we're going to have this vanilla ice cream served in a coconut husk with shredded coconut, mango, and ube. Kind of expected, just plain vanilla ice cream.
What about the ube? Have you tried the ube?
I haven't tried the ube though. Yeah. Hold on a second. Oh, you know what it reminds me of? It's the pulut hitam in Malaysia. It's not really like tapioca-ish. It's like the pulut hitam, the black glutinous rice. So this is like made into like a ball or something. Kind of like a black glutinous rice.
I'm really sad that this has ended, you know. I've actually been really enjoying all of the local street food, so we're gonna have to hit more night markets if we can. As you said, it's not got, you know, the greatest flavour, I won't lie. It's quite simple. It's just a vanilla ice cream with some little bits of coconut flesh. The ube's not too strong either. It's not bringing through that much taste, I don't think. The mango is a thing that kind of gives it its sweetness. I like it, but compared to everything else that we've had so far, you know, I would say that this is further down the list of my priorities to get next time. Right, so that ends the video. I hate to be negative in videos, but at the end of the day, we want to give our like honest reactions to stuff. So unfortunately, that coconut ice cream just wasn't hitting the spot fully. It was nice, but it just could have been a lot better. Thank you for sticking with us. We've really enjoyed today. As I said, I think we've got some new favourites that we want to go home and try. Uncle Quilly has actually said that there's a Filipino community in Singapore which he's now going to try and go down to try and see if he can get some kinalaw and some lengua. For me, I think the best thing was the lengua as well. The lechon come close second. Going to finish it here. We're going to walk back home to try and work off some of that food. If you've liked the video, drop a like, drop a subscribe, comment what your go-to street food is in the Philippines. We'd love to hear it. And then next time we're in the Philippines, we can give it a go as well. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.